Hello, Scott. I'm so pleased you could make it. We've been looking forward to meeting you.
I bought this for you.
How very thoughtful. Oh, Mrs. Gray, could you put this in the kitchen, please? Oh, shall we go in and join the others?
I'm glad you could make it, Scott. I've been wanting to thank you for looking after my girl.
Daddy's having a medal struck.
Oh, don't embarrass the poor boy, you two. Scott?
Oh, thanks.
You're related to the Edwards of Alona Avenue by any chance, are you?
No.
Oh, I thought you might have been visiting them. And Durrell's rather a long way out if you don't have friends here.
I was sightseeing.
Oh, you're a visitor to Sydney then?
I've just moved here.
From?
Brisbane.
Nice city.
If you like overgrown country towns.
I've never heard you complaining at Woomba. Oh, we've got a place up north. We go there for holidays.
Yeah? Well, my grandparents live in the country. We go there a fair bit.
Well, where's there?
Ararat.
That's rather a long trip from Brisbane.
Yeah, well, we don't go there that much. Special occasions, you know.
And what does your father do?
His job?
Yes.
He's, manual work.
Yes, I think we'll go into dinner now.
Mom? You busy?
No, why?
Could you come in here for a minute? I've got something to show you. I was going to show it to you as soon as I got home. But I got cold feet. Well, I'm not sorry I wrote it. I'm sick of people taking it for granted John's guilty. Just thought it was about time we had our say.
You won't get any arguments from me, love.
You're not mad at me?
Why would I be?
I didn't get permission to run the article. I just went right ahead with it.
Oh.
Now, the head's going to kick up a stink for sure.
Oh, Mr. Wood's a decent man. I can't see him making too much of a fuss. And he'll get a piece of my mind if he does.
I don't want you getting involved, Mum. It's my fight.
In this family, we stick together, right?
Right.
Oh, I'm proud of you, love. And your brother would be too.
I think we'll have coffee in the living room. Oh, don't let me rush you.
That's okay. Terrific meal, Mrs. Hamilton.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Excellent choice of wines, darling. The Montalcino was perfect with the fettuccine.
You can't go wrong if you serve an Italian wine with pasta. Right, Scott?
I always drink local wine.
True blue Aussie, eh?
Scott was kind enough to bring us a bottle of wine. Unfortunately, it wasn't right with the dishes I'd chosen.
That's all right. I'll know better next time, won't I?
So if things go according to plan, I'll be competing in the Sydney to Hobart this year.
Wayne spends half his life at the yacht club.
Sailing one of your sports, Scott?
No, it's a bit expensive for me. Like I said, I'm out of a job.
Of course, yes.
Excuse me.
It's the time I was going.
Well, it's early yet.
Would you call Scott a taxi, please, will
No,
you?
it's okay. I'll take a bus.
Come on, I'll show you out.
Right. Yes, right.
Well, it's stupid catching a bus. You'll have to wait for ages.
I'm fine. I'm used to public transport.
Hold on a minute, George. You're not leaving so soon?
Oh, it's a long way back to town.
Don't be silly, we'll drive you. Good, aren't they?
Beauties. Do you mind?
No, not at all. Where have you ticked, George? You interested in that sort of thing?
Yes, my granddad's got one. Got it up in the islands during the war.
So take a closer look. I'll just finish my call.
Sounds like Scott and Daddy are really hitting it off, doesn't it? Come on, I'll walk you to the gate.
I want to talk to you, Gordon. How could you invite that boy to the stud when I told you that I didn't want Angela seeing him again?
He's a nice boy.
Don't be difficult, Gordon. He'd embarrass her wherever they went. You only had to see him at dinner to realise that.
Then she'll soon get sick of him, won't she?
I don't want to argue the point, Gordon. Just ring him tomorrow and tell him that the visit is off.
You haven't given me one good reason why I should.
I'm asking you. Isn't that enough?
And I'm asking you to give the boy a chance.
Hi. How was it?
Okay. Very good.
I cheated. It's the only way I can ever get a gay mad. Oh, how about a nightcap?
No, I've had too much to drink as it is.
You should watch the company you keep. Oh. How did you handle the questions?
Okay. Everything was fine, except for Mrs. Hamilton. She's a bit of a snob, that's all. Got the feeling she doesn't approve.
How was he?
Mr. Hamilton? Fine. Nice guy. Don't think I've got too many worries. See you in the morning.
Rise and shine. Come on, Fiona, it's a terrific day.
All right, I'll just take your word for it.
Oh, look.
Oh, do you mind? Your smile is blinding me. Oh, very funny. Don't give up your day job. Where's Scott? Is he up yet?
You must be really off the air. He's gone out to the Hamilton stud, remember? Oh, didn't he tell you?
No. No, he didn't.
Right on time.
Quite a place you got here.
Come on, I'll show you around.
Her name's Solitaire. Isn't she beautiful?
Sure is.
We just bought her for breeding.
Yeah, got a good deal on it too. They were asking 20, but we beat them down to 15.
$15,000?
Yes, I still think he could have got him to take 12.
They'll be here forever. Well, I'm sure the stables. That's why we break in the yearlings. Get them used to reins, saddles, and so on.
Must keep you busy.
Yeah, it certainly does.
Listen, if I'm taking up your time...
You're okay. Anything to keep my little sister happy. I don't take any notice of the other day. If I didn't snipe, she'd wonder what was going on.
I'd love to ride her.
What does she settle down a bit?
Oh, I can handle it.
We'll see.
Daddy.
I don't want you having another fall. That's fine, Nicola. You can rub her down now. I don't think you can ride her when I'm not here. I've given Wayne instructions. You're not to be let near her.
Where is he?
Wayne,
No, Scott.
your brother's probably showing him around.
Yeah, well, Mother rides too. She's not that keen on horses, but she likes keeping trim.
Why doesn't she just buy an exercise bike?
Riding has more snob appeal. Sorry she gave you such a hard time last night. If it's any consolation, she does it with all of Angela's fines. Guys like you, she knows what's going on. Not that she'd admit it.
What are you getting at?
Relax. I'm not going to play the heavy brother. We're all after the same thing. Even Angela.
Look, if you louse things up
I
for
was
me, I'll...
just trying to save you time. You don't want to get stuck with a gentleman.
I am not interested in a one-night stand with him.
You have changed.
Lay off, will you, please?
Why should I do you any favours?
Because he's important to me.
It's a bit late to gild the lily now, isn't it?
Why bother? Look, if you cause trouble, I'll go straight to Daddy and I'll tell him that you've been ripping him off.
No, you won't. You like being up on that pedestal too much.
Oh, I hate you.
Suit yourself. So tell me, when are you seeing Loverboy again?
In here.
You must have worked up quite an appetite at the stud.
Yeah.
You promised to take things slowly.
I am trying.
Dinner last night, a visit to the stud today, that's trying.
I didn't plan it that way, it just happened. I got talking to Mr. Hamilton about it last night. He invited me over. Couldn't say no without being rude, could I? Okay, I wanted to see Angela.
Why didn't you tell me last night?
You never would have slept if I had.
It's for your own good.
I know.
Okay? A deal. No more calls to Angela until the end of the week. You promised.
Okay.
Good. Now, I'll go change and we'll talk. A few more things to sort out. You can come in now. Now, this is what you're going to tell people about yourself. For the last couple of years, you've been working up in Whoop Whoop building a dam.
What?
Well, I don't know the name of it yet, but I'll have that for you tomorrow. You were working for Allied Constructions as an unskilled labourer. And when the job was finished, you came down to Sydney for a holiday.
What if someone checks up on it?
I find your story is rock solid. I'm having dinner with an old friend tonight. A big wheel from Allied Constructions. Never could refuse me anything.
You're incredible.
You ain't seen nothing yet. I'll get him to line a job up for you while he's at it.
And for my next miracle. Like I was saying to Angela, you're certainly different.
I hope that's a compliment.
I think you're terrific. Really, it's just... We lived a different sort of life back home. Like Mum. Mum would die before she slept in the way you do. Staying in bed after 9 o'clock.
She doesn't know what she's missing. What's life without the little luxuries?
Can't even get her to a restaurant. She reckons you never get your money's worth. She's probably starting to get the tea ready right now.
Johnny. It's no good wishing you were back there, darling.
I know. Unless things get lucky, I don't think I'll ever get back there.
I've been taken off the paper.
Oh, no.
Oh, who cares? It was worth it.
But you're doing a good job.
You're prejudiced.
Well, maybe I am. But Mr. Wood wouldn't have made you editor if you weren't the best one for it.
Yeah, well, he wasn't too complimentary today.
I'll talk to him.
Won't do any good. He reckons I'm lucky not to be expelled.
Expelled? Oh, I certainly will be talking to him.
You can't fight the establishment, Mum.
Can't I just? There's more than one way to skin a cat. I'll pay Mr. Wood a visit tomorrow. I've always got on well with him. And once I explain our side of things, you might even end up getting an apology.
I wish you wouldn't take it so much to heart. Kevin did break the rules and he had to be punished.
So you keep saying.
Surely you can see our point. If we let students abuse a position of authority and they get away with it, it's setting a precedent.
I don't care about precedents. I care about Kevin.
We cannot condone the use of the school paper as a soapbox.
He was sticking up for his brother. And if you expect me to tell him he did the wrong thing, you've got another thing coming.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
You can't blame Kevin. Ever since John was accused, he's had no peace. The kids here call John the Crowbar Killer. Kevin's been in one fight after another over it.
Why didn't he tell me?
Because he believes in fighting his own battles.
He should have had the sense to take no notice. The boys would have thought of something else to talk about soon enough.
If you had to listen to people calling your brother a murderer, would you stand by and do nothing? I didn't think so. It's a bit different when it's closer to home.
Believe me, Mrs. Palmer, I understand how upsetting it must be for you all. But under the circumstances, you can't blame people for thinking the worst. John should have stayed and faced up to the charge if he's innocent.
If he's innocent? You taught him. You should know he'd never do something like that.
Then why did he run?
I don't have to defend my son. Kevin did it for me. Read the editorial. It's all there. And I believe he had the right to print it. My family's had to put up with a hell of a lot, and it's only fair that we should be allowed to put our point of view. So don't try and tell me he did the wrong thing, because I couldn't be prouder.
I'm bored. What say we hit town?
Some other time.
Oh, come on. Don't be a spoil sport. You've been here over a week. I think it's about time you had a bit of a rage.
I'm not in the mood.
Okay, you win. But I'll settle for a game of Scrabble.
Not tonight, Jill.
Hey, what's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just not real good company at the moment.
In other words, buzz off, Jill. That's okay. There are times when I want to be alone too. When we do play, I'll wipe the floor with you. See ya.
Hello?
Hello, Mum.
John, where are you?
I can't tell you. I just phoned to say I'm okay. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. I miss you. We all do. When are you coming home?
Not for a while.
Listen to me, love. You have to clear your name, and the longer you leave it, the harder it's going to be.
There's no way I could make the police believe me now.
But you're innocent.
I can't prove it.
You'll find a way. I know you will, and we'll all stand by you.
I can't come back, Mum.
We love you.
I love you too. I have to go now, Mum. Look after yourself.
No, don't go, not yet. John?
What love really meant.
When it came from nowhere. When it came, it altered my life. Sons and daughters, love and laughter, tears and sadness and happiness.